Sheesh. What's going on, y'all? What's the word? It's your boy DaeDae, and we back with another one. If y'all see me looking around at the screens, trying to make sure everything good, we live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at the same time. So if y'all got any questions, feel free to drop them. First of all, thank y'all for tuning in. Yeah, it's your boy DaeDae. What up, T.O.? What's the deal, my guy? I know this is not a mini bike, but have you seen the GTA 6 trailer? I haven't. I was just about to look at it, but I seen it was time for streaming time. So shout out to Arizona checking in, Anthony up in the building. Shout out to Anthony. But yeah, it's your boy DaeDae. We back with another stream, right? Check it out. Listen, any mini bike parts or go-kart parts related, shout out to Bumboy Miklo. But any parts you need, make sure to go shop, go Power Sports. Y'all see it on the banner in the back. Y'all see it on the hat in the back. So yeah, you know the vibe. Shout out to my people over at LAX, man. I miss y'all back home, dog. I miss all my good peoples back home, man. I can't lie to you. But yesterday, if you don't know, I posted on Instagram. I didn't really post on any other social medias. He said Cincinnati checking in. Well, I appreciate you, my guy. All right, we looking good. I'm just trying to make sure everything look good, cool culture for everybody. You feel me? Shout out to Sticker Bubble up in the building, man. Appreciate you, Rudy. Lil Will's performance in the video. All right, so we got Cincinnati, we got AZ. Hey, look, we all over the place today. But yeah, got my first Billet engine. So shout out to Go Power Sports for sponsoring this full build. It's been pretty extreme. I've been working on this build honestly for about 3 weeks just on building the motor. Shout out to everybody at Go Power Sports. Shout out to Flacco. Shout out to Paul Crafton for helping me get my engine up and going, man. I really just appreciate everybody that played a part in making this happen for me. Man, I was just thinking about you. Hey, man, appreciate you, my dog. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. You know the vibes. What's good, Rudy? Man, we over here on YouTube, man. We talking about, I got a real good shot. I feel like I really got a real good shot for the 10th. You know, the 10th coming up. If y'all don't know, we will be at Yellow Belly down in Grand Prairie, Texas, racing at the drag strip. We call it the Gut. So we gonna be at the Gut racing. And I feel like I got a real good chance, but it's a few things. I was glad I was able to take my bike out, start it up, and, you know, do a heat cycle to break that engine in. But I've seen a few errors that I made that I'm going to have to change before the 10th, just for me to even be capable of running at the capacity I need to. But yeah, man, it's been a long time, a lot of long nights, but I'm happy, so that's all that matters. I'm excited, man. When I tell you the 10th is about to go down, it's about to go down. Let's see here, putting up Xmas lights this time. Hey, you know what's crazy? I might just go ahead and throw some Christmas tree lights or something up. I don't know. I don't ever decorate or do anything like holiday related, low key. But I think for y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the Christmas tree lights up. Sounds Garage. What's the deal, my boy? I was on your live after the last time I reviewed the Alfano. Don't forget, if y'all didn't tune into the last one, this Alfano is the way to go. I will be putting it on. I heard OKC is coming with some heat. Hey, look, my Oklahoma boys are welcome down to the track. Just know, yeah, I got a little something to look out for you. Feel me? That little red thing right there. I ain't gonna lie to you, there ain't nothing to play with. Some few errors that I did make though while building this bike. I would say the engine necessarily. Having the right tools to really do any type of engine building is crazy. Stiffest springs I can use for a 265 cam, 256. I would say at least like some 22-pound springs, honestly. 256, you don't really need some springs too heavy unless the lobes on the cam are welded and not just cast material. So you don't want to go too heavy. So let's not go too heavy. Shout out to Lucas for tuning in, my man. Strictly Custom Mini Bikes in the building. I got your hat in my truck. It sit right there in my window. So I appreciate you for the hat, man, all the merch. I got to put stickers up. I think I'm going to flip the wall. So instead of y'all seeing that wall, I'm going to turn it around. Everything will be over there. I think I'm going to flip the wall that way. I don't know, it's got to find time to do it, but that's in the process. Best drag racing cam for a 224. It all depends if you know, the mileage, if you're going for the 330, the eighth mile, the quarter mile. So it really all depends on to what extent you want to go with the engine. If you're trying to drag race, you know, I'm always say go Tillerson, man. Like 224 is cool, but you want to go Tillerson. If you drag racing, you want a block that's gonna be able to hold up and get some abuse and some real power. So if you can, I would say go Tillerson. But best drag racing cam, I wouldn't be able to tell you offhand. I need some more information. You feel me? Lucas, see, look, man, I love Lucas, man, the coolest dude ever. What's a good jet start off on E85? Now, I have done a bike on E85. I don't necessarily remember the jet size. I wish I did, but I would say just start off and just go get you a jet kit or some type of small drill bit kit and just work your way up from there. I wish I could just tell you off the back of my hand, but I can't. I just be having a lot of things going on, try to remember everything. It's kind of, I wouldn't say impossible. It's just, it takes a lot of energy. So let's see here. Everything good over here. Let's check Facebook. Make sure everybody good over there. Let everybody look like they good over there. What's the best cam that you have used in a non-Hemi? I would say if I'm drag racing, anything but between the 310 and up, like I feel like you want to go that way. You still living in Texas? Yes, I am. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I love it out here. I honestly do. What's a good subwoofer for my mini bike? I mean, if you can throw a 15 on that, John, you hear me? Like, that do. But let's see here. I'm gonna do what I did last time. I'm gonna put the bike on the chair. I know I shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So y'all can see. What I have done. Now, I can say this bike has became even more heavy because you'll be surprised how heavy this head actually is. Let's see here. What's the best way to go about this? All right. And, whoa. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. I need to get some bike stands because this is just absolutely ridiculous. So I just want to show y'all the Billet head that I have on here. As you can see, I'm going to give you a 360 of the bike. That's like the best angle I got right there. But I'm going to give y'all a 360 of the bike. I haven't made any videos. I got to buy a new computer, so when I'm editing, it won't freeze. So yeah, that's like a 360 of the bike at the moment. I need to get some bike stands because this is just ridiculous. Few things that I need to change. My catch can, positioning, the hoses, the way I have it vented currently. I do need to switch on my fuel pump just because I do believe it is going out. I do want to switch out my carburetor. I blew a head gasket, so I got to change that out. If I had an actual bike stand, I would actually pull it off, but how durable is that? Ain't bad. I might be able to ratchet strap it, but how the heck you must pay for that, man? I'm gonna tell you this. Shout out to Go Power Sports, man. They sponsored me with the build of this engine. So yeah, it seemed good. Hopefully my bike don't fall. But I got the Billet head on there. 28 Makuni running on M5 methanol. Shout out to Demonology for tuning in, man. Hey, Demonology, I seen you at the races, man. You got something good going on. But yeah, Billet head. Had to go heavier on the push rods for personal comfort. Let's see, what can I take off? I actually gotta pull the head off anyways. So I might just go ahead and just try to, nah, I ain't gonna do that. Y'all try to see the inside of my motor, man. Y'all gotta wait till the 10th. Y'all gotta wait till the 10th to see this bike run. But I am gonna be pulling the head off tonight because I do gotta fix the head gasket, change it out. I didn't let the sealant cure overnight, It really takes like 24 or 48 hours to really get a good seal. I only gave it about 7 because I built it the day before I needed to go test, but it's all good. Woo. All right, I'm back. But how fast does it go? Ideally, the way it's running at the moment, I think in a quarter mile, it would do it at least 100 miles an hour. I honestly believe if I was gearing it for the quarter and was able to go ahead and ride it, I think at least 100. I need my boy Miko, man. Next year, my goal is to fly Miko out here and go throw him on the track. Of course, that engine will not be on that frame. That frame is just a donor bike at the moment just because of the fact that my engine actually went out on the red one. So I'm going to go ahead and I got to switch that out, rebuild it. But it happens. Let's see here. Are those training wheels? What, those? Nah, those. Hey, let me bring the wheels on. Nah, these are my these are my Go Power Sports wheels right here, man. So I put these on the GTs when I was back home. I was doing a bike for these rims. I actually gotta do a different bike for these rims. So I got a new set of tires and rims for Go Power Sports, 13.5x6. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on one day. I'm gonna get these powder coated one day. This stuff is expensive, so I gotta take it one time. One step at a time, y'all, one step at a time. I'm doing all that I can. And doing all I can do. Shout out to Ray tuning in. But in the 8th mile, right now, I haven't really got no good speed in just because I blew a head gasket. The bike wheelied on me twice. So I couldn't really get into it. It did do a good time. From the looks of it, the power is most definitely there. Gear ratio, I most definitely got to play with. Rebuilding the clutch, I most definitely got to do. But it'll get there one day. Don't go 100 miles an hour on that thing. It's not safe. I don't plan on going 100. I just want to go fast enough to where I'm not in last place. Like, I don't want to be in last place. That's just not my thing. As long as I'm not in last place, I'm happy. I ain't trying to be the fastest. I ain't trying to be the coolest. I just like having fun, and I really love the way a deep tone, loud bike sound. I feel like the sound attracts me more than anything, which is weird to say, but it is what it is. So that engine will be going on the Go Power Sports drag frame. Still can't show y'all a video because it haven't been released, but we did have one out the track. Shout out to my boy Flacco. And when I say, boy, listen, if y'all come down on the 10th, y'all gotta put them boots on. Y'all gotta go ahead, slide the boots on like, you know, because when I tell you, we putting our foot down, Shout out to my boy Woody in the building, man. Come on, now. Stop lying. What's the size engine on that red bike? Now, if you were tuned in to my lives, go ahead, go on my YouTube channel, go look at my past videos. You will see exactly which engine is on there. I did bring it on and try to do a process build of it. It's just been hard to do. Maryland Mini Bikes checking in. Shout out to y'all, man. I love how everybody just come in here and just kick it with me, man. Let's see here. I forgot it, certain size, but before you have to worry about the clearance with the cam, also a size you need a starter too. Most definitely, because a lot of people don't understand. Once you go start making power, you need to either go billet cam or on a cast cam, you can cut the weights off of. Let's see here. I might have one. Let's see what I got in my little box of mine. It's my little cam box, y'all. You should have me on the channel and explain everything. See, look, you got to come out here. So I have I got a few different cams. Don't mind me. So I have, good point. I have a hot 265 cam right here, right? And then I have so I'm gonna just use this cam as an example just because it got my name on it. All right, so this is a 310 cam. I used to run this on my blue bike and the Tillerson engine that got blown up. So if you see here, this cam have the weights on it, right? So this is a compression release spring right here, right? Where is it? Compression release spring right here, y'all. You feel me? Now you got your weight right here. As your engine spins, this opens up, back and forth, just like that. Now, we want to go fast. What did he say? He the fastest in the country. So when you're going fast and you start making power, this no longer becomes a factor. Just like a stock flywheel, this weight will actually fly off because it's spinning so fast. So instead, be careful, but you just take a grinder to it, you know? Go ahead and knock it all off. Now, I'm not afraid of showing this just because this one is all messed up and broken and the lobes are chipped off, as y'all can see. So this is more just a sentimental cam just because I got my name laser engraved in it. But yeah, start making fast, going fast. Good cam is the way to go. And this is a hot 265 cam from Go Power Sports. So, and it's brand new. Never ran, no nothing. Non-Hemi also. I got like, look at my box of cams, y'all. I got like 4 cams in here. Let's see. What's that? That's my old one. Hot 265. I forgot I got that cam. A cam I brought from LA. And, can't show y'all the sizes. Hold on. And another cam I got from LA. Yeah, this is the messed up one also. So I got 2 messed up cams, 2 good cams. And these are all cast cams compared to a billet cam. All right, put that back in the box. Booyah. All right, let's see here. Clean this big block. I don't know, man. Zach claiming he got to clean this big block. You Houston boys, y'all get down different. What's good, brother? Chicago in the house. Hey, man, what's the deal? Welcome to the stream, y'all. We on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at the same time. Shout out to my boy, Juan. See, look, Juan. Hey, Juan, let me know if you want to go live with me, man. We streaming right now. Let me show y'all the setup, man. I got to show y'all the setup. You see all the comments I'm answering right there. So, yeah. You see the camera. See all, I can't show you all that stuff, but yeah. We streaming right now. Shout out to my man Rocky up in the building. But yeah, that's basically, I know somebody wants to see the blue bike. That is the bike I crashed on. So right now it's really just a cruiser bike. But when I say I can't wait for my next bike to pop out, it's going to be 3 bikes in this living room. So I need to get bike stands, make some bike stands somehow. Just because I really don't want them sitting on the floor. Plus they look better sitting in the air. You feel me? You got to keep it clean. You got to be nice and fast. You hear me? Let's see, my bike sound like it's 3 times the size it is now. Is it cheaper to pay someone to put the parts into the engine or do it myself? No, it can go 2 ways. You can put the parts in. There's plenty of tutorials on YouTube. It can be a good thing. It can show out. The bike can be perfectly good. The motor can be running fine. Then there's a 2 option. There's a slight chance that they may be error doing install, so that's the only 2 options. But if you really want to learn and get into it, man, I would say if you're not doing nothing too crazy, go ahead and try it out yourself. Feel me? Try it one time, see what you do, and if you mess up, things can always get replaced. Once again, this stuff is not cheap, so you just can't be messing up, man, unless you got money to throw away like that somehow. If something goes wrong, then go ahead. But if you're really just looking for somebody said, what cam is in Ricky bike? A hot 265 ? I wish I can tell you what cam is in Ricky bike. I honestly don't remember what cam I put in there. But even in drag racing, you don't really want to tell nobody business. So I wish I can tell you, but I can't tell you because I wouldn't want nobody telling what's in my bike. You feel me? Like, I just can't do it. Let's see here. No compression release plus methanol means you need a starter. He. If you ain't got no compression release on that bike and you running methanol, that better be a fast bike. It better be a fast bike. Build a hybrid mini bike, rear wheel, run on gas, front wheel, electric motor. Now, that's a tricky situation because depending on the size of the motor, I see two problems with that. Bike may not even be big enough. Depending on the size of the engine, the electric motor might have more torque. So it's so many things you gotta look at and really sit back. And I'm not that type of guy that's gonna try something like that. That's just not me. I ain't doing nothing like that. So you wanna start off with something where it's more so just a regular bike, electric or gas powered. Where you racing at? How much you want for that bike? Which the red bike? Once I rebuild the red bike, I will sell this bike for no less than $6,000. I'm playing. I'm not selling the bike. I'm just messing with you. That's really my pride and joy, just because I spent so much time and so many nights putting that bike together. That's the first fast bike, like an actual legit 90+ bike. That's the first one. So I think I'm gonna be keeping this for a long time, just because it got sentimental value to me. Yeah, but I gotta redo the engine, so that one is just borrowing that engine at the moment. That's not the engine that's gonna be on there. Build a cheap motor, 212, and mess up $100. Not that big a loss. You got a point. Zach said everything is secret. I mean, everything not a secret, but when you drag racing, let's say in the car road, let's say if Charlie got this Fox body, right? And let's say Ralph got this other bike, this other Fox body, and they go to the same builder, right? Hopefully, out of racer courtesy, the builder won't tell Ralph what the other person got inside their engine. So I wouldn't want to go to nobody telling me what's in that. So you ain't running on the 10th. I am running on the 10th. I will be running on the 10th, but that engine will not stay on that bike forever is what I'm saying. It's just not, I got to redo an engine. Plus, I got the other bike coming out soon, so you feel me? No one gonna want to tell you what they actually have, of course. I mean, I don't mind telling people what I got, just because of the simple fact that just because I tell you what I have installed in my engine doesn't necessarily mean you will be able to do it to the same capability. But at the same time, I'm not down nobody's powers or down nobody's skill set. It's just, I wouldn't want to personally tell somebody what I got in my engine, especially if I'm racing for money. Back home, sometimes it got up to a $5,000 pot. So I wouldn't want my, $2,500 on the line just because somebody want to know what's in my bike. A lot of people don't understand this hobby, this craft, this skill. It's just a lot of people in it, and it is nationwide. So I treat it as a racing league, You ever plan on getting a big block? No, not at all. I do not really like big blocks, just a personal preference. A more so small block, and I talked about this before, big block versus small block. It's just not my thing to do. Where am I racing at? I will be racing at Yellow Belly Drag Strip on the 10th. So this upcoming Sunday, you'll see Houston coming down. I hear Oklahoma coming down. Dallas, Fort Worth, they gonna be in the building. It might be some people further down south coming from where we run at Temple. So I would say quite a few people. I'm guessing the pull start class is going to be the biggest class just because so many people got pull starts. I want to take that. I want to take the blue bike to run in the pull start class. But it's so slow. The blue bike is so slow now. Like, I'm so disappointed. But it is like it's a cruiser bike. So it's a good cruiser bike. 212 with a pull start, stock wheel base, all cast. I got a pull start one. It got it got the little $20 clutches on there, but if I push off the line hard enough, I think I can get it going. Montoya say he gonna get a 96 cc. Hey, big blocks do cost, and people don't understand that when you build these engines and you're racing. See, like 4 or 5 said they popping in the building on Sunday, so I know the pull start class gonna be big. I know it's gonna be some fast engines in the run what you run class, and I know it's gonna be some fast big blocks, and I know that all was it? I think it was the small block all cast motor, bruh. Put some milk in it. Hey man, look, don't make me have to come back to the West Coast and put my foot down on y'all necks, because this one right here, that red bike, it's a beast now. I'm telling you, that red bike ain't nothing to play with. It ain't nothing to play with. I rode it. Man, at the track, it was going crazy. Shout out to Juan. Yes, I got 3 big blocks built. Yeah, see, look. People don't understand. A lot of these engines, they can cost you anywhere. Let's say if you go to a builder, they might quote you $3,500 to $4,000 just to build the engine. Now, you get an engine. I recommend people build their bike around the type of engine that they doing. You feel me? You ain't answered my question, Day. Let's see. Let me scroll up. Hold on. Have you ever seen a pull start billet head mini bike out there? Yes, I have. It's possible. I've seen a pull start methanol. I have seen a pull start 3-inch. I have seen a pull start. Pretty much anything pull start that you can do, I've probably seen it. Now, is it for me? Nah, I'd rather go starter box. I'm just tired of pulling. Let's see here. Can you answer me? Where is that at? That's going to be at Grand Prairie, Texas. If you're local to Texas, within Fort Worth, Dallas, Houston, Oklahoma, places like that, you selling a blue bike? No, sir, not at all. I am not selling a blue bike. What gas you run on a red bike, if you don't mind me asking? What's up, Jason? Appreciate you for tuning in. I run VP Racing Methanol M5 gas. I would say fuel at that point. I wouldn't necessarily say gas because it's not pump gas. I would say race fuel, methanol. It's expensive. Oil changes is going to be costly. Fuel is going to be costly. What else can I say about it? You run your engine hard, so be prepared for that. And that's about it, honestly. It burns your eyes if you stand behind the bike. It's like pretty much like, I wouldn't say full like nitro and methanol mixed together, but it's methanol mixed with some type of nitro. I don't know the exact word for it, but it's some type of nitro mixed with the methanol. I appreciate everybody for liking this video and this stream. Let's see. Colin Bone. I heard Colin coming down to the racetrack on Sunday. So I'm curious to see how many people is going to actually pop up. Anybody with a billet animal and torque converter going to win? Honestly, I don't know who's going to show up. You might see a flathead. You might see a junior dragster. You might see a rhino. You might see somebody with a big tire on a Polaris torque converter. Like, you never know. I won't know until I get there. Like, it's going to be extremely fun to see. What's your question, Tenor B1614? What's your question, my man? I missed it, my bad. Yeah, I'm guessing it's going to be a lot of fast bikes, honestly. Which bikes are showing up, I don't know. But I have been in Facebook group chats, and I have been seeing some posts, seeing some comments and stuff such as that, where it's just like, they like, yeah, they coming with that heat. But I'm good, because I'm coming with that heat too. If y'all didn't see, y'all know I got that billet head thing over there now. So, billet head, with the blue bike over there. But yeah, that Billet head gonna be crazy. I gotta get on the scene. I need a truck. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first started riding, I used to drive. I had two Hondas. Shout out to 605 for tuning in. I had two Hondas, and my mini bikes used to be in the back of my trucks. I had a Kia. It was in the back of the truck, like for real. And let's see. I'm trying to answer everybody's questions. 4 or 5 coming up for show. See, look, they already talking about they coming down. Like, would I start them up? No. For one, I need a starter box. I don't have a starter box. I don't own a starter box at the moment. So shout out to my boy Flacco for letting me use his starter box and C4 and everybody else. Cole Weaver, because I do not have a starter box. That one is pull start, but I don't think I got any oil in it, actually, to be totally honest. No, I got oil. I don't have any gas in it. The red bike is cool. It's due for a powder coat and an update, but you know, it's what comes with it. Y'all know I ship my bikes from LA, so shout out to FG Aluminum in the building, my guy. So I'm curious to see. Next year the Pull Start Picnic is May. Matter of fact, let me double check. I believe it's May 18th. So if y'all want to make it to Texas, come on down. It might be a little racing, might be a little money, you know, involved. You know, I like to bet on my races. If I'm racing, I like to bet on my bike. Let's see here. Pull Start Picnic, and I believe you can register now, so make sure y'all go register. Pull Start. There we go. Wait, no. Pull Start Picnic, yep, 2024 registration. It will be on May 18th. This is the second annual. I'm gonna just read what it says in the description just so y'all can see. It says Pull Start Picnic presented by Go Power Sports. You feel me? You see the banner in the back? Come on now. Presented by Go Power Sports will be held on Saturday, May 18th, 2024 in beautiful Fort Worth, Texas. This event will be our second annual mini bike best in show. We will judge 6 classes of mini bikes: vintage, dragster, off-road, wild style, rat, and micro. Guest judges, crowd favorites, and the GPS pick will determine our champions. Runners will walk away with a grand prize in recognition of having the sweetest looking mini bike in the world. Enjoy this family-friendly event with go-kart racing, mini golf, bounce house. Oh, we got a bounce house coming. Bounce house, food trucks, and much more. Entry is free for spectators. Limit 10 mini bikes per participant. So if you're a person that has, let's say, 8 mini bikes, right? One person can register 8 mini bikes. So those big crews that be traveling from all over the country to come down to Texas for the Pull Start Picnic, make sure you got enough people to register all your bikes. Make sure you got your bikes ready. And I feel like it's the time to start preparing because May will be here before you know it. And I'm going to try to have all 3 of my bikes out. I'm going to try to redo all of them with everything, color scheme, tires, rims, all that good stuff. But it's going to take some time. It's going to take some money. You know, this stuff get real expensive. So I'm going to redo the red bike. I haven't really picked out a color yet, but the color is fading away, chipping away. So I got to redo the frame. Got to powder coat the blower housing. I want to chrome the pipe. I want to chrome the gas tank. I got to actually get gas tank mounts on there because I don't have any, but you know the vibes. Let's see. Everybody in Facebook and the comments going crazy. Let's see. Would you trust a stage 4 Predator on M5? I wouldn't say I would trust it. I'm not sure how long it will last, but you can try it. Like I had a Pull Start Predator that actually split in half, like the whole casing just split down the middle. So I wouldn't say it's not possible. I'm just not sure how much I would trust it, just to be totally honest. What's the torque spec for an ARC rod? If you know me, I don't know any torque specs. I just learned, well, I haven't even learned how to use a torque wrench yet, but I'm learning how to use a torque wrench. So I'm trying to build things properly now. You know, I'm trying to make sure I got everything sealed up the correct way, just so my engines can run harder, run a lot longer, and be much more stronger. I could be a rapper. Hold on. Y'all hear the bars, right? Like, I'm really over here rapping. Shout out to my guy Paul over at PC Motorworks. When I tell y'all he saved me, man. Build me something crazy. Hey, if you got the budget for you, I'm going to do everything in my power to build you what you desire. Cheers from the Philippines. Hey, man, look, this is lit. We got people all the way from the Philippines, which is all the way on the other side of the world. Y'all don't use torque wrenches in LA? I'm not saying they don't. I haven't personally used one. I haven't ran into a problem not using a torque wrench until I did this and I blew a head gasket. So, for now on, if I'm doing a real big motor, pretty much on all my future motors I plan on doing for myself or for anybody who want to reach out to me, I'm going to go ahead and use a torque wrench. Because me not using a torque wrench ended up with me blowing a head gasket. And I don't like that. I got a real problem with that. When I'm sitting at the line and it blew in the middle of me doing a burnout, I didn't even get to go down the track. If I went down the track and it blew, cool. I could have turned it off and just went ahead and just. So you use titanium rods with a regular wrench. Man, you see these? These used to be my torque wrenches right here. All this muscle. This was my torque wrench. But nah, real talk, I suggest using a torque wrench though. You telling me y'all don't torque the rod at least? I'm saying I never torqued my rod. I've never torqued my head. Now for this engine that's on a red bike, it's necessarily needed to just because it's just making too much power. And future references, I will be torquing things down, so y'all chill out. Don't be trying to come for my neck like that. Y'all chill out. I will be using torque wrenches. Just gotta learn how to use them. Now, once again, I'm not a builder. You feel me? I'm not trying to be the fastest. I'm not trying to do none of that. I just like having fun, and I really like the way these bikes feel and the sound they make. You feel me? Like, that's it. I'm not a pristine, you know, I ain't got no engine shop. As y'all can see, I'm streaming on my living room, so, you know, that's all I can do. Now, if you want to buy me a torque wrench, like, so how long would your motors last without them torqued down? I didn't torque that engine down, and that engine is like a year old. that one's, I done did burnouts with that one. That one done ran on M5. That one done ran on pump 87, 89, 91 gas. Been on ride outs. Like, that one, I don't think I've changed anything in it since I built it either, besides the cam. Might buy a big valve head custom combustion chamber, heavy 65-pound springs, but I need some gauge rockers. You will need some gauge rockers. Have you tested the new Billet head? I didn't even know it was a new Billet head. I will look into that just to see what they like. I haven't. I guess I got the old style now since I'm hearing this new Billet head around. I guess I got the old style one that he was doing, or if he's still doing, I'm not too sure. First Billet head motor for me. Where's that you're going to be racing if I come down there? Can I drive your bike? Unfortunately not, just because this engine is a sponsored engine. And if anything happened, I am reliable to it. So, like, I wish I could. I wish I had a donor bike for you to ride, but unfortunately I don't. But yeah, back to the Billet head situation. I'm curious to try it out, to leave a review on it. I got to look up on it, read into it, because I see people asking about it. I am running gauge roller rockers. I'm not going to tell you the exact ratio of the rockers, but I am running gauge ratio rockers in pretty much all my engines. I got some in there on the pull start. I got some in the red bike, and well, I got some on that engine. Then the red bike has gauge rockers also. What cams do you run? Ha ha. Interesting. I'm glad you asked that. Nah. I can't release what cams I actually run. I wish I could, but I can't. Well, it's not that I can't. I don't want to. And it's not me being rude, but I'm a drag racer. So I wish I can. But if you want to go ahead and line it up next to the red bike, you're more so welcome to. Now, for real, I'm trying to see how many people actually go pop out. Like, I'm curious to honestly see how many people go come. Just because I do want to start traveling different states and racing just like I did California. I want to be there. You know, I want to travel, you know, Arizona, been in Vegas. So I want to go to Arizona. I want to go to Louisiana. I want to go to Oklahoma. I want to go to Houston. I know I might be naming cities too. Relax. I want to go to Houston. I want to go to Florida. I want to go to, I think it's some in Atlanta, North Carolina. It's either North Carolina or South Carolina. I can't remember exactly which one. So those states I want to go visit. I want to go visit Florida. I said that. New York got a few small groups out there. Canada even got some people. My boy Tony in the building. What's the deal, Tony? Hey, I'm mad y'all are in Miami without me. Come to Connecticut, bro. See? All right, Connecticut on the list. Denver, Billet Animals. All right. See, look, I'm learning new places where people are actually racing and really are into this hobby. So these different. Hey, Tony, don't come over here saying nothing. Hold on, I got to mute y'all real quick. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. But yeah, we over here. And yeah, see, look, Tony, you done made me forget what I was talking about. I'm trying to accept them, but it's not working. Anyways, yeah. So these different states I do want to travel to just to get a whole feeling, a whole vibe of everybody there. So everybody can see just the way, same way I did Compton. I plan on doing Texas the same way, but I got to get a new computer just because my computer can't keep up with the quality that I'm shooting now. So that's really been like the biggest holdback for me right now, is just finding something that's going to process fast enough to keep up with my data. But enough nerd talk. Enough nerd talk. We can't. Tony left. Me and some more people down here that may be known. I have tons of bikes down here in Connecticut. We'd love to have you, bro. It would be a blast. See? Now Connecticut is now on my list, you know? So hopefully I can go down to Connecticut. So it's like all these different places I do want to go visit. Maryland, I want to go to Maryland. Somebody said Maryland in the building. So yeah, that's too far east. Hey, I want to get out and travel. I really want to go to Puerto Rico. Like, Puerto Rico really got it going down out there. Like, I really want to go to Puerto Rico. Might even the Philippines if they got some bikes running out there. Even if it's not mini bikes. If it's some type of bikes that's racing, like, yeah. That's farther than me, and you said I was too far, LOL. Hey, look, I'm going to say this. If you manifest things, things will happen. If there's a will, there's always a way. You just gotta put in the work to make it happen. If you want to make a change, you gotta put in the work. You feel me? You gotta put in the work to make that change that you want to see. If I want to do more content, you know, nationally, globally, I gotta put in the work so I can prove to myself I deserve to do this type of content all over the place. You know, come to Connecticut, bro, please. You afraid of the snow? Admit it. Look, I am. Me in the cold is not the way to go. Like, I'm hearing wintertime coming up in Texas. I'm not prepared for this. I know it's raining in Colorado already. I don't think I'm really built for like this type of cold weather. But then there's no good reason for you to come up here when there's just me that I know intimately. Hey, you never know. It might be something good going on. Shout out to my boy Jamie in the building, man. Let's see here. Can y'all hear me? I don't know why my live is doing that. I can't see. Can y'all hear me on IG? Jamie said my IG live is silent. Thanks. Appreciate you, my guy. Hopefully y'all can hear me, but I wouldn't drive to Texas to see one person. Hey, I'm that type of person. I'm always want to get out and go to different places and just really just get out. A party will have to be involved at least. Can y'all hear me? I have a question about a can. What do you think about? Do you like it? Yes, I haven't seen any problems with them. I do like them. So I feel like they're a good cam to use if you want to go that way. If you want to go that way, you can do that also. I'm being silly. Don't take me wrong. Hey, man, look. Ain't nothing wrong with it, dog. Ain't nothing. Still can't hear? All right. See, look, I'm in IG. I was 403 people on IG. So appreciate y'all for tuning in on Instagram, man. Let's see here. Somebody tag me in a video. Just repost these videos. Tag. So if you ever tag me, you want to tag me, feel free to tag me, man. Most things I don't post is really just like parts for sale. I just try not to do that so often. But if you want to go ahead and, oh man, they in Miami filming the show without me, y'all. I'm sad. I am so sad. I am so sad. They in Miami filming the show. I'm supposed to be in Miami filming the show. So I can do some big bike stuff too. But yeah, it's about that time. I haven't yawned yet, so that's a good thing. But it is about that time for me to end the stream. I've been on here for about an hour, which is cool. And on the weekends, once I get all my bikes dialed in and pretty much the way I want, I'll be able to do more things regarding, streams, uploading. I'm just kind of at a standstill. My computer going dead. Yes, it is. Hey, Day, I have a Coleman frame that I built for myself at 14 years old. I also built the motor and got a lot of inspiration from you. Keep it up. Man, I love to hear it, dog. I really appreciate you for, staying with me. I got to take a picture of that comment because that actually mean a lot. That's something big that I love to see, man. Like, this is really why I do it. The people that watch me, then view me is the reason why I keep going. Without y'all, man, I would say I honestly wouldn't be in this position without y'all. So I just want to say thank you, man. Do you use billet lifters? Honestly, it depends on the engine. For the most part, if I'm not doing a crazy engine, I just use some regular lifters and go from there, to be honest. You really don't need billet lifters if you really gonna be pushing a big cam and some heavy springs to it. Then at that point, I would suggest switching over to billet lifters. Honestly, I will come that far to meet you and see the shop. I'm not that cold, really. Man, I can't do that. It be cold, man. We hit 40 degrees out here, man. I be freezing. But yeah, if I didn't get to your questions this stream, feel free to tune in next stream. Hopefully, in the next few weeks or so, wink, wink, I have a Go Power Sports Jag frame, but we go see. Hopefully. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm really crossing my fingers. If not, it's going to be sometime at hopefully the beginning of next year. But the weather is going to be bad, but hey, it happens. Glad that made you happy, bro. I love watching videos. I love to meet you and for you to see my bike. Be safe. Man, I appreciate that, dog. Honestly, I really do. Once again, that's what keeps me pushing and keep me going. Plus, I live alone, so I get to talk to y'all. I get to talk to my people. Like, me talking to my people is like the biggest thing. But hey, I got to end this shortly because I do got work. So I got a few things to do around the house. I got to see if I can edit. If my computer will let me edit. Right now it's running hot. I can hear the fans over there screaming for their lives. So we're going to go ahead and end this sadly. But like always, it was good coming in and speaking with y'all, having everybody tune in, man. It honestly, it means a lot to me, and I just want to say thank you. Shout out to Go Power Sports for believing in me and sponsoring my engine and helping me out and giving me the way to make it out here. So I just want to say thank y'all. It's your boy DaeDae. And for the night, this will be a wrap, and I will be catching y'all on the next stream, all right? So we up out of here, so I'll see y'all later.